Hey guys, Nurse here doing another action figure review. Now this is the second of the two Stranger Things Wave 2 figures, Series 2 figures that I picked up. I did a review for Lucas and I'll throw a link, hopefully, if I remember to, throw a link into the description of the video for this video below. And this is the figure review for Dustin, two of the four kids from the main series. So you got Will, Mike, Dustin, and Lucas, and then you got 11 technically. So you have 5 kids in theory. But the first wave figures were Series 1 figures, which I have to pick up at some point. Is the 11 figure and the Chief Hopper, and then there's going to be a Wave 3. Now I think Mike is coming in Wave 3. So far Will is coming in Wave 3. There's no mention of when Mike's coming. The only version of Mike that there is out there at the moment will be the 4-pack, which is an exclusive, I think, where they have the Ghostbusters uniform from Season 2. But Season 1 version of Mike isn't released yet. And the other figure in the Wave 3 that comes with Will, or that's partnered up with Will is the Barb figure from the Season 1, which is kind of funny. So he comes in this window style packaging. These are made by Mcfarlane toys, which are most notable manufacturers of Spawn figures and the Halo figures. So it has this kind of really retro style 80s style packaging, which is kind of cool. Then if I flip around to the back of the box, you have the other figures in this way, which is the Demogorgon, which is a deluxe figure on its own. As I said, coming soon is Mike, Will, and Barb. And then there's a punk version of 11 from Season 2. From Season 2. And there's a Steve figure, which I think is Steve from Season 2. But so far, I don't think there's even a prototype of that figure. There's a prototype for 11. And there's prototypes for the Will and Barb figure. I don't think that people have seen a Mike prototype figure either. And then it just shows the accessories you get with Dustin and the accessories you get with Lucas, which I've already reviewed. So with Dustin, he comes with a extra hand, or a replacement hand that has a walkie-talkie grip, or walkie-talkie to plug into it. He comes with, I think it's a compass. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's a little clear plastic and a thing that looks like a compass on it, and a flashlight and a backpack. So flipping onto the figure itself. So as I said, he comes with the accessories. He comes with this swappable right hand. It has a peg on it, so it can hold onto the walkie-talkie. It's pretty much the exact same walkie-talkie that Lucas comes with. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the hand is the exact same hand sculpt of that Lucas came with, just coloured in flesh, in the different flesh tone for Dustin. And to swap it out, you just unpeg the hand and you just peg it in and just get the peg in properly. Sorry if I'm doing that off camera, but you can just get it to peg in and you have him holding the walkie-talkie. I do find the pegs on these quite small and quite scary to pop in and out, so hopefully they won't break over time. He does have the backpack, which I have on him already, and the flashlight. So let me just pop those off. So you can see how he comes in the packaging. So as you just saw there, the backpack just slides up over the arms. It's like a rucksack backpack. It's sculpted, very nicely sculpted, in a kind of a pale blue, and it has kind of a dirt wash on it as well. It has like white straps as well, which is quite nice. He does come with a Stranger Things stand. Now, these figures only have one peg hole, or even the Lucas one has one peg hole, but they do plug in quite nicely, and he can stand quite well. So, the one thing I will note about him is his shoes kind of tend to point out at the front, the kind of sneakers that he's wearing. So it does give him a bit of trouble balancing when he's actually not on the stand, so you might want to keep him on the stand. For articulation, his head is on a ball joint. You can go get a few tilt. Can't really go back because of his hair sculpt. You can get a tiny bit back up and down. He has a sculpted coat, which is a kind of rubber material, but it's not removable, it's glued in place. His arms can go out that much and can rotate all the way around. His arms have a single joint elbow with a swivel. They can just go, it's a little under the 90-degree bend on the elbow. He does have a wrist swivel, and as you saw, he has a peg on the inside of the hand, and he has a little hinge as well, so you can rotate that. He has a waist swivel, which is a little bit hindered by the sculpt. He does have splits. He has those kind of weird T-style kind of joints at the hip. He has no upper thigh swivel or anything like that. He's single jointed elbow, or sorry, knee with a swivel, and then he has a rocker joint in the foot, but it's a bit hindered by the kind of hindered by the sculpt of his pants. But all in all, he's not too bad. As I said, he does have trouble standing on his own without the base, but you can, if you get his feet positioned just right, he will stand happily enough. As I said, he comes with a torch, quite a 80s style, even 70s style, big blocky torch, and he comes with this really small clear piece. I'm not sure if you can even see that, but it's like, I think it's a compass, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. He can hold it. It doesn't hold very tightly in his hands. You can kind of squish it in, but it is kind of loose. The torch can be held in either hand, but I have it, since I have it in the left, it kind of has outstretched the hand a bit. So if you want him to hold the compass, you're probably better just keeping the torch to one hand, because it is wide enough. If it's been in his hand for a while, it will stretch out the plastic, and it'll keep that kind of position. It'll be too wide then to hold the compass piece, but he can hold both accessories quite nicely. And as you saw earlier, he can hold his walkie-talkie as long as you have the walkie-talkie hand plugged into his hand, or plugged into the wrist. So all in all, he's a really nicely sculpted figure. He does look really cool. If I can find where I put my measuring tape, he is roughly just around 6.5–6.75 inches tall, which is right because he's designed to be a 7-inch scale figure. So makes sense that he is smaller scale, or he scales up better to 7-inch scale figures. But all in all, he's a really good figure, so I do recommend picking him up if you do get a chance. But as I said in my video reviews, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Cheers guys.